Vilapa Kusumanjali. We are on the verse 59, page 227. Swamini walks down the road with Kundalata, with Lalita and Visakha on her either side. And so many Sakhis and Manjaris surrounding her. On the way, Swamini makes so many intimate jokes with her friends. Tulasi walks behind her, holding her brittle waist, being afraid that it will break. How much loving care this maidservant takes.
Service to Radha is also service to Radha's feelings. And the body of Radha is pure feeling. It's very fragile. And it must stay fragile.
Yeah.
So Tulasi's task is to protect this fragility.
Wow. So good.
So much loving feeling of possessiveness she feels. When Srimati becomes tired on the way,
Yeah.
she holds her arm on Sri Rupa Manjari's shoulder. The practicing devotee should think of him or herself walking behind Swamini also,
Yeah.
always worrying about her welfare and comfort.
Wow.
We want the vicinity of our seva. Smaran means mental association. If God realized Smaran cannot only take place in the heart and mind of someone who is free from the faults of attachment,
What?
attachment and hatred, and so on. So this God realized Smaran, this mental association, can only take place in the heart and mind of someone who is free from the faults of attachment and hatred, and so on. When Smaran becomes very intense, this mental association becomes an actual experience.
So it goes from the mind to the heart. We think it, we imagine it, and it becomes a spiritual consciousness. Just on the condition that it becomes intense enough, strong enough.
Srimad Ramanujacharya teaches, when Smaran deepens, all other thoughts subside, and attention becomes one-pointed, which will result in actual experiences. I'm chanting the holy name, and Sri Gora Sundar is hearing it, mad of ecstasy. This is the kind of experience we want. Bhavite, Bhavite, Krishna Spuraye Antare.
Again?
Bhavite, Bhavite, Krishna Spuraye Antare.
Wow.
Krishna Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila.
Wow. Means
By consistent meditation, Krishna becomes manifest in the heart. Name is constant, one-pointed, no break, no diversion. When we hear and chant the holy words of the Acharyas, we experience the deity's vicinity.
This is the hardest thing for devotees to realize.
wow.
The connection between material consciousness, thoughts and memories in the mind, and spiritual consciousness when Krishna becomes present in the heart.
Right.
This is very difficult to realize, I think.
Explain.
Well, what is the connection between the spiritual and the material? What is the magic that makes thoughts turn into spiritual experiences?
Wow. Only meditation.
Only meditation, one point of meditation. And Krishna, who's resting in your soul, becomes manifest. This is very strange and wonderful. We learn that material consciousness and spiritual consciousness are two different things. When we leave the body, then material goes away and spiritual stays. But here they're very closely connected.
Sri Krishna told Vilapa Thakur, I have heard all of your words, and I'm right here with you. Your words sound like nectar to my ears. Therefore, your book will be called Krishna Karanamrita. The Lord will be happy when the devotee relishes the sweetness of each and every item of bhajan. Then his practice has become a success. It's actually a very nice sentence or very nice expression. The Lord will be happy when the devotee relishes the sweetness of each and every item of the bhajan.
Wow. Lord will be happy
when the devotee relishes. So it's also important to relish the bhajan, to be aware, to feel something during bhajan. So to come out of kind of doing as a duty, it's relishing it. Also the devotee should relish it. Then his practice has become a success. So it's relation. It's also about relation. If you do bhajan, if the devotee does bhajan, he relishes it, and then the Lord will be happy. Sri Raghunath has a vivid experience of Srimati's going to Nandishwar. And when the vision vanishes, he prays. Sri Haripat Chila sings. O Swamini, O Vinodini,
not giving to others.
source of Krishna's pleasure. When you go to Nandishvara, the abode of Nanda, in topmost ecstasy, I see how beautiful you look when you are flanked by your best friends, Lalita and Visakha, and surrounded by all your other girlfriends. So Vinodini is also a name of source of Krishna's pleasure. How many frivolous talks you have with them as you walk along the way, looking like a marketplace of moons. O beloved of Krishna, when I see that you become tired of walking, I will hold your waist. O Radhe, when I see that you become tired of walking, I will serve you in so many ways. while you lean on the shoulder of Sri Rupa Manjari,
Yeah.
who will carefully lead you onwards. When will I see your sweet pastime of illuminating Raj's pathways? Srila Raghunathas Goswami humbly cries and prays at the lotus feet of Sri Radhika, the queen of the Kunjas. This is the end of verse 59.
Go on.
Verse 60. Thus you arrive at Nandishvara, the great abode of Nanda, the king of Raj, which is filled with the bellowing of cows, the shouts of the cowherders, and the different songs of panegyrists and artists, and which shines with love, being dearer to the Prince of Raj, Krishna, than even Govardhan. In his Swarupavesh, Sri Raghunathas relishes a stream of the flavor of devotional service. Swamini goes to Nandishvara, the abode of the king of Raj, and his son Sri Krishna. How dear this abode is to Swamini! The cows are mooing, and the whole town is filled with the sounds of cowherders, reciters, and artists. Artists. This place is even greater than Govardhan Hill, which is praised by all the people of Raj. The Nandishvara Hill is always served by hundreds and hundreds of Amaravatis, the celestial abode of Indra. When Swamini sees the hill, her unrivaled sweetness and beauty wells up,
Yeah.
and gushes out with 100 streams. When Swamini sees the hill, Her unrivaled sweetness and beauty wells up and gushes out with 100 streams.
Right.
How many hundreds of emotions are manifest in the embodiment of emotion?
All the emotions.
Hmm?
All the emotions are manifest in Radha.
Or if you read how many hundreds of emotions, it makes so much clear how many emotions are there. I mean, not how many exactly, but there are so many different emotions. And all these different emotions which exist are manifest
Right.
in Radha.
Yeah.
And Radha is living in our soul. So we in our practice must develop realization of all these hundreds of emotions in ourselves. That is our purpose. All the little nuances. We think we have 5 emotions, or 6, but we have hundreds, like Radha.
That's what I mean, hundreds of emotions. We don't even have the words for that.
Yeah.
That's, how sweet are the paces of Bhavamai and her Sakis. This picture is ever to be meditated open by the devotees.
Wow.
The Mahachans are singing. Sundari Radhika walks along with her girlfriend. Her colorful silken sari covers her whole body, and her eyes are beautified by eyeliner. Even pearls cannot compare to the luster of her teeth. And jewels fall out of her mouth when she laughs. Golden rays cannot compare to her bodily complexion. Her voice beats that of the cuckoo. Her hand palms and foot soles shine like red land lotus petals. And her ankle bells are jingling. Govinda Das says, this crown jewel of women defeats even King Cupid. Swamini and her friends now approach the town gate, Gopura, Nandishvara. And the Sakis show anxious Radhika that's young, who is just as anxious, stands before the Gopura, playing with his friends after milking his cows. How eager the Lord is at heart to accept the loving service of his devotees. Only a devotee's heart can know how anxious the Supreme Brahman is. Only a devotee's heart can know how anxious the Supreme Brahman is, because further up is Swamini and her friends now approach the town gate Gopura of Nandishvara. And the Sakis show anxious Radhika that Shyam, who is just as anxious, stands before the Gopura, playing with his friends, milking his cows.
Wow.
How eager the Lord is at heart to accept the loving service of his devotees.
Yeah.
Only a devotee's heart can know how anxious the Supreme Brahman is.
Shiva.
How sweet is it to think the Lord wants me.
Wow.
In truth, the Lord is self-satisfied.
And why he wants? When he is self-satisfied, then why he wants? What he wants?
Accomplished in his desires, full of bliss, unagitated, and free from hankerings. But in his playful pastimes, he is the enjoyer who thirsts for happiness. Especially the love of the gopis awaken unbridled desires in his heart.
So we can enjoy all the pleasures. No desire is unfulfilled. But the one thing he cannot is to give the pleasure in the position of Radha.
Wow.
He can receive all the pleasures from
All the places so much.
the gopis, from others.
One place he has to give.
So the purport is that the highest desire is not to receive love, but to give love.
Wow.
That's what his desire. We are more ourselves, we are more authentic souls when we're giving love. When we're in the situation, the position of the love of Radha. This is Chaitanya.
Giving love. That is the highest.
That is Chaitanya.
Especially the love of the gopis awakens unbridled desires in his heart. and ornaments him with a beautiful dress, with which he rambles from Kunja to Kunja with the gopis.
Rambles.
Rambles.
He's walking. Rambles.
Rambles.
So it's kind of walking. Relaxed
Sighting.
walking. Relaxed walking.
Relax.
Yes.
How many colored pictures he desires? He desires mark on the canvas of his heart. Radharani is the greatest. He's eagerly waiting to see her. She's the presiding goddess of love, the embodiment of Madanakya Mahabhav. Even one drop of this love enters the vessel of the individual soul, the Lord becomes so eager to have it. If even one drop of this love enters the vessel of the individual soul, the Lord becomes so eager to have it.
Yeah. You got to have it.
Sri Narayan, the Lord of Vaikuntha, told Gopakumar in Brihad Bhagavatamritam, "Oh my son, welcome, welcome. I have been eager to see you for so many days. Oh friend, you have gone through many births, but still, you did not show even the slightest interest in me. In this birth, you have turned towards me, and hoping for this, I have been constantly dancing like an ignorant person. Oh brother, I could not find any trick by which I could bring you here, violating the injunctions of the Vedas and so. Oh child, I was very upset that you ignored me for so long.
I think not they ignored me, we ignored them. Rag, they are doing rag. They are loving to us. So they born, we born, everything is there. Milk is there, food is there, all the circumstances is there. Breathing, air is there, water is there, food is there. All His love is there with us. But our love is missing.
Because of Kali Yuga.
Because of material. You see, one baby grown up, when the mother gives the toys, how the for 1 to 5 hours, how the baby forget to mother because of the toys. You give one car to the baby, he will forget you because of the toys. They got one girlfriend, then they forget to the mother because she has a big toy now. So this forgetfulness is conditioned. It's not myself forgetting, my conditional identification and coverage is forgetting. Huh?
That's a so-called free will.
That is not free will.
That we forget.
That is, I'm in influence of clutch of the material existence. That nature of my material existence and my ego identity teach us to forget the reality. Yourself. What is real, that you forget. Love is there, from their side is there, but our side is not right. My anurag, my love is not. How much they love us, we don't know. It's surprising. Their love is spreading to every living.
And now we know what to do.
Then I cannot do, because too much I create the problem myself. I don't know how to escape from that. I cannot. Then first, then we need Guru. And Guru Seva, Guru devotion, he will become. Aye Baba. Aye. Guru devotion, Guru become happy. One thing that I used to come in night. If you serve to Guru, Guru not happy, physical or anything. Guru happy when we follow his words. We give the blessing when we follow his words. Guru service Krishna is happy because we follow the words and teaching of the Master. and we serve to Radha Mohan, then Guru becomes happy. When serve to Guru means Radha Mohan happy. When we serve to Radha Mohan, Guru is happy. Because I follow the way what he teaches. This is a spiritual thing. I serve you and he is happy. And when I serve him, you are happy. In the material life, you serve, you will become happy. I serve you, you become happy. I serve you, you become happy. But I serve you, she become happy. I serve her, you become happy. This is divine. Cannot be material. You will serve Krishna, Guru is happy. And we serve to Vaishnava, also Guru becomes happy. Blessing coming from Gurudev. I feel this one time. My Gurudev is they bless from inside. And this blessing from inside is us.
Being
If we serve the body of Guru, Guru is happy. If we serve the soul of Guru, Krishna is happy.
I can say that if you serve Guru, anything, Krishna becomes happy. Service of Guru is not his body. Service of Guru is the teaching of Guru is the service. We listen, we stay, and we not follow that listening, teaching of Guru, what he teaches. Srikam in the Lama. Radha has
फिर अभी खुला देती हूँ
खुला कर को चना खाने का If I not follow the teaching of teacher, he can be what I am doing. His teaching will be useless. His work will be useless. You become happy when your students learn what you teach. If he is the best student, you are very happy. And if you become in good position, you become happy. He is ready to serve like you are happy. But you serving for Krishna, if you do that way, or if you do in the material side like you want, but is a teaching meaning of, then you are happy.
The ego consciousness is happy.
Yeah. And then he's going on your way, material. Is spiritually also that. And if you make please to service, this is the goal of Gurudev, that Radha to serve, that he is very satisfied. Wow. Somebody after me has been ready to care. Like, he bless them. He empowered to that person. But he knows he wants to do like proof. It's my realization in my life by the mercy of Guru. Without his mercy, I cannot be detached from Guru, honestly. How I can? It's impossible. One flat cannot detach. How you can detach from many material influence things? If you eat hot is the meaning. It's a little, but where is the meaning?
But the
cucumber, give this one. Cucumber, cut small, छोटा-छोटा काटो मेरे बापू, जब काट के लो, अब सबको दो, कर ले जाओ सबको, काटो, उसी में डालो.
the teaching of the Guru is mercy of the Param Guru. It's mercy of the.
So then I fall, make happy to the Vaishnava, Param Guru, and I make happy to the Ishtadev. Then they all will become happy.
You have to eat
How
it
he served to, he teach only to serve to the Vaishnava, also doing this he is more happy. Taking care of every living being, he becomes more happy. That we start looking to Radha Mohan in all living beings. This is the divinity. सब काटो भाई, रखे किसके लिए?
मैं आपके लिए
हाँ तो रखो, तो छोटा करके दो उसी में.
मेरा तो छोटा ही है.
उसमें सिरका में दो.
मूली तो खाई है.
क्यों नहीं खाएंगे?
चलो खाई है मूली.
मैं वो लोग
आप उसी को बताते हैं.
Mataji has very handsome glasses. No?
Very very costly.
Jai Shri. Very important. Such meditation.
I listen here. Confirming the nature. Before line order. How is this?
eat as long
You
as
like
you
it? And it's very simple. You have it, this chana in your mouth. Only boil, make it in the water, and it will fry. And put the salt, chili, and tomato. Without chili, it's not become tasty. And chili, green chili, you eat red chili. छोटा करो ऐसे तो तभी तो बड़ा नहीं छोटा नहीं सब छोटा करो उसके साथ मिला दे
अच्छा
That we eat red chili.
Red chilies are not
red chili is very harmful. You all eat red. Is a disease creating. I'm telling you. Eat green chili. It kills the worms inside the bed. Indian spices not tasteful to the Western, but like a king, like a ginger, like a black pepper. These are heavy. You like chili, you love chili, but you wrong chili eating, green chili. You can eat spicy, I know, but you cannot take the spice, what is medicine, like a I don't know the king. King is
Also
a
Fertida.
ginger.
No,
because
king is
it
also
smell
Fertida.
not like you will like
King is also Fertida.
king, king, kala mirch, a black pepper.
Black salt.
No, black salt, not black
Black pepper.
round one. It's a very spicy. If you eat 2, 3 and 7 piece of that with the chili, never become cold and cough. All disease go out. Monkey goes gaya, bandar.
monkey why
So they open the door.
No, I.
let's go later no
Man,
हाँ तो
we need a man.
भगाओगे क्या?
To send the monkeys away. They can open the door. That's what I told you about the glasses.
Yeah, go on.
So we were all child. I was very upset that you ignored me for so long. Being so eager for your mercy,
बढ़ जाता है कि नहीं वो मिला देती
I violated the beginningless religious principles
तो सबको बनाई हो तो दो सब
सबको तो दिए गुरु जी
फिर बात कहना है तो करो ना भाई
In progress.
Being so eager for your mercy, I violated the beginningless religious principles that were made by myself and made you take place near my own beloved Sri Govardhan. while I descended there as your guru named Jayanta.
And
Once more. Being so eager for your mercy, I violated the beginningless religious principles that were made by myself and made you take birth near my own beloved Sri Govardhan. While I descended there as your guru named Jayanta. Today you have fulfilled my long-standing desires. Just stay here and increase my happiness and yours. This shows how eager Lord Narayan is to get every living entity to become his devotee. Kumar saw that Lord Narayan was very happy to see him indeed, but that his happiness was not so intolerable that he would faint, but that his happiness was not so intolerable that he would faint. But when he met Sri Krishna in Braj, he saw that Krishna did faint of ecstasy when he saw him. Gopkumar told Channa Sharma, I was overwhelmed by love when I saw Krishna. Being controlled by feelings of love for this wretch, he jumped up, came to me, held me around the neck, and then fainted of ecstatic love and fell to the ground. Srimad Bhagavatamrita. Later, with the help of Sri Baladev and Gopkumar, Krishna's loving swoon subsided. If Krishna is so eager to get one devotee, then who can measure his eagerness to get Premamayi Sri Radha?
wow. See, what is the meaning? Krishna wants to get one devotee happy. What about Premamai? He is want to make all who can serve to Krishna. Guru is only Dasi of Pandita. Same nature come to Guru. If he is not there, then he is not bona fide spiritual person. Dasi of Pandita. He has no energy, no power, nothing. Only servant of God. By his mercy, everything is happening. And only for the giving pleasure to Radhika, one mood and other mood to make pleasure for Krishna. Two types of branches coming. Giving pleasure for Radhika to the Guru only is a Manjari Bhav, and to the Krishna is Gopi Bhav. But as to generate from last year, that this teaching, read this again, this line.
If Krishna is so eager to get one devotee, then who can measure his eagerness
One devotee.
to get Premamai Sri Radha?
Read more.
Bhajan is not beautiful as long as there are selfish desires. Bhajan will be beautiful when the heart only seeks the happiness of the beloved deity. I will see that he misses and how I can fill up that void. I will see what he misses and how I can fill up that void. In this way, expertise in bhajan will come. How much eagerness there is in each of Shyam's limbs to relish this. It is winter and Swamini has covered her head with a veil. How wonderful is her sweetness. Sri Rupa Manjari shows Swamini the way and Tulasi follows. The devotee who is fixed in Smaran relishes the sweetness of these emotions. Bhajan fails if the devotee does not stay with Swamini and serves her. Bhajan fails if the devotee does not stay with Swamini and serves her. Kundalata shows her, "Oh, Radhe, look at that bluish aura by the town gate that destroys the patience of all the Vraj gopis." Swamini sees that Krishna has his left arm on the shoulder of his dearest friend Subal, and he twirls a lotus flower around in his right hand. With this clay lotus, he also twirls the minds of the gopis around. Srimati is completely overwhelmed with ecstasy when she drinks the nectar of Kundalata's words with the cups of her ears. The nectarian vision of Krishna with the cups her eyes And his nectarian fragrance with the cups of her nostrils. This expression with the cups gives the feeling that she feels, hears, smells much more intense than if it just comes like this, but if it comes with cups, a huge feeling, huge smell.
Again, read.
Srimati is completely overwhelmed with ecstasy when she drinks the nectar of Kundalata's words with the cups of her ears, the nectarian vision of Krishna with the cups of her eyes.
Drinking.
Drinking such huge
Drinking
amount,
means
a lot.
Drinking means non-stop drinking. You drink water, not slowly drink. Air is drinking without cutting, without doubting in the subject.
And his nectarian fragrance is the cups of her nostrils.
Drinking. These cups we drink. Drinking is relish. If I drink little, that is not drinking. Listen. Drinking means non-stop. I am drinking without any break.
When the gopis pass through the Gopura, they all shyly cover their faces, peeping through the holes of their veils with lowered eyes, trying to drink some of the nectarian side of Priyatma, dearest most Krishna's lotus-like face.
Drinking is face beauty, drinking from the ears, from Kundalata.
Srimati thinks, all enchanting Krishna stands here by the town gate only for me. Just to agitate Krishna a little, she slightly pulls the veil from her head to show her face to him completely.
It's agitating. I cover my face and I open my face to agitate you. Why I open my face? Because I drink your beauty from Kundalata. I have also desired to see that beauty. So I want to see you and agitate you. That you drink. I want to drink your beauty. Kundalata is in Krishna group and Dhanistika.
It is as if she pulls at the veil of Shyama's mind by doing that. How sweetly her bangles are jingling. How beautifully her jeweled rings are blazing on her fingers that defeat the luster of golden chapakabats. Shyam gazes at her without blinking.
Blinking, blank.
Without blinking. Yeah, you never know when it's over. You cannot waste a fraction of a second.
Sila.
Waves of passion for Shyam are playing in every level of Swamini's heart. And the hair on her body stand erect of joy. Tears of love trickle from her eyes, and her whole body shivers. She cannot walk on anymore. So she tells Lalita, Saki, I cannot walk so fast. There are big pebbles on the road. Kundalata jokingly asks, are these pebbles on the road or in your mind, Saki? Sri Radhika, the Empress of spiritual sweetness, walks on. Radha and Krishna's eyes meet each other, and Nagara Krishna becomes enchanted by it. Great streams of sweetness gush out of Swamini's divine body. And Shyam stares at her in complete absorption. The object of his meditation has appeared before him. As Radha and Krishna's eyes meet each other down the road, Cupid fulfilled their mind's desires. They became absorbed in staring at each other's faces. This clumsy thief, Krishna, did not understand that this is not the right time and place, but the clever Sakis know all mellows. They warned him with their crooked glances.
Yeah.
Sri Rupa Manjari and Tulasi serve Swamini day and night according to the time. They are primarily interested in service and relishing Swamini's form, qualities, and pastime comes afterwards.
Wow.
I read it once more. They are primarily interested in service And relishing Swamini's form, qualities and pastimes comes afterwards. First service.
And service is very vast. Service of love. Every second and every moment we have to do. That is, he is there, sitting there for the meditation. But in the heart of all the every living being, every person, living being has to serve. That is service. The service. Every creation of human has to serve. It's loving, then love is happy. Then we follow the loving. If not, then we follow religious through ritual, Vedic knowledge and that. Many logic, many philosophy. And divinity service is this, that feel that is a Swami service in all to make happy and so on. I can do something. I can do the form of service. How much we will be close to love, harmony, we will do more service.
They serve her both in meeting and in separation from Krishna.
Yeah.
The Premika Sevika always stays with Swamini.
Always stay with love.
First, Swamini must be loved. And then the sweetness of her form, qualities and pastimes can be relished. The worship of Raj is a worship of love.
Yeah.
Not a worship according to scriptural injunctions.
Srila. There's someone back. Yeah.
It's a bhajan based on greed.
This is praying. Bhajan means praying. Based on your greed, how much you become greedy.
Swamini
There's no pressure. Greed means no pressure. Pressure is where the rule and regulations are there. That is the pressure you have to do. If you not do, you are not fit for the circumstance. This is my standard, they will say. This is standard has to maintain. Right? Right? And the standard is only depend upon you